and welcome to my channel, Overcoming Gluttony. My name is Alicia and I used to weigh 327 pounds. I currently weigh 264 pounds. And on this channel, I vlog daily, and every week I show you what I've meal prepped and also all the food that I have in my household so that you can see what I'm doing to maintain a healthy lifestyle. We also get to grow microgreens together, and these are organic fenugreek microgreens that we planted 3 days ago. We did an experiment to see what would happen if we planted seeds that had been frozen, because I used so many microgreens that are so many fenugreek microgreen seeds that it's hard for me to keep up with. So I tried freezing them and planting some of the seeds that were frozen to see if I would get the same results when I plant them fresh. But as we can tell, these are frozen and we have about 7 sprigs shooting up, and these were fresh and not frozen, and there's about 500 sprigs shooting up. So there is a huge difference. I'm going to be throwing these frozen ones away because when I water it, I notice that there's an odor and it looks pretty mucusy, and there's a bunch of seeds in here that are just sitting in the dirt, not germinating and creating an odor. And I'm also going to throw away my bag of frozen fenugreek seeds. And now, note to self, I know that it's important to plant your seeds fresh as opposed to frozen. So I purposely like to keep my daily vlogs short so that this channel can be your encouragement super center for when you feel like you need an extra boost to stay on track with your health goals. Feel free to come on over here and watch multiple vlogs because it won't take up too much time in your day. Let's chit chat about showers of blessings. As Christians, we talk about blessings frequently. We may ask God for a blessing. We may say that we're blessed. We might have stationery that says that we're blessed. We may pray blessings over others. We may share with others the blessings and benefits of being a Christian. But as it pertains to our health, many of us are missing the blessings that God has given to us. As a matter of fact, many of us, instead of for being a blessing, are being a burden. This is true. It's burdensome when you're sick, correct? Someone needs to take care of you. There's more doctor bills, more trips to the pharmacist, more phone calls that need to be made in regards to our health circumstances. When we're selecting what type of food we should put in our mouth, or whether or not we should get up and exercise, we should remind ourselves that by being healthy, we get to experience in showers of blessings. Okay, we get to look better, we get to feel better, we get to do more for the kingdom of God. Our mental state is better when we're not in pain and when we're not concerned and when we're not crying out for a healing, when we're already healthy and whole. So we as Christians get to do our part when it pertains to experiencing and maintaining showers of blessings pertaining to our health. I feel that it's pretty unfair and very selfish to say, Lord, bless me with good health as I eat my 8th slice of pecan pie, as I negligently ignore what good health standards are, or ignore the doctor's orders, or ignore a family history of having certain types of diseases, and I choose to eat as I want and not be active. Rather than being a burden to ourselves, to society, to the kingdom of God, Let's experience the showers of blessings that we were supposed to have when we choose to practice healthy habits. Some of you may feel like, oh, I'm not a burden. Just because you're sick doesn't mean you're a burden. People love me. They want to take care of me. I'm not a burden on them at all. But truth be told, when we choose to sin, whether it be through lying, stealing, gluttony, fornication, whatever, we are placing a burden on others. Not only are we harming ourselves, but once again, we're harming others too. When David chose to sin, it was reported that he brought the enemies of God a great occasion to blaspheme. There are many people out there that may not know God yet that look at the church and us being overweight, and I want to emphasize and say us because I'm included in there, being overweight gives those people a reason to see that our God may not be all that we proclaim him to be because we're idolizing something else, whether it be food, laziness, gluttony, etc. So let's experience the showers of blessings that come with health. When we make the next decision about whether or not to eat or whether or not to exercise and move our bodies, let's push towards being beneficiaries of showers of blessings as opposed to being a burden. Thank you very much for your time. I want to let you know that today I did successfully meet my 2023 goal of having my breakfast contain of 60 ounces of water and 4 servings of raw vegetables. And I've also walked for an hour today. And I'm performing this goal 96% of the time for the month of January. So between January 1st and now, I've successfully hit this goal 96% of the time. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.